Jocks at the round table, let's ride.
Sorry, I want to talk about.
I know.
Okay,
I want to talk about this Twitter group that y'all are in. Who all's in it?
Us, me, Mason, John Alex, Sherm are in it. I'm in.
Why is it the least surprising thing ever that Sherm was reply guying to someone and made friends? Like, seriously.
That's actually a very good point.
I mean,
yeah.
Sure.
He's the most likely to do that.
Sure. Tell them how you're an honorary member of Montevallo Baseball, of the Montevallo Baseball alumni. Ivy said that, like, when after the game, when like all the alums were like leaving the deck, they were like, "See you later, Sherm. Good to see you, buddy." Like, what?
No.
Yeah, that's what Ivy said.
One of them was.
He said they love you.
Did make friends with one of them. His name was Zach. Don't know his last name. He likes to fish a lot.
Okay.
He goes across the entire United States to fish, and he showed me pictures, and it was awesome.
That's pretty
good. Yeah.
But it was. Yeah, I made one friend there, and it
Why
was
weren't you in
funny
the picture?
because on the deck when I was talking to him, he goes, "Did you used to play here?" And I was like, "No, I have a friend that coaches." And he goes, "Who's your friend?" I go, "Ivy Starling." He goes, "I think he's a little new. I think he came in after I was already gone, but I know he's a coach." And I said, "Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy." In the middle of that conversation, you could hear the other 10 alumni guys talking, and they're like, "Yeah, there's a meme account for the baseball team, and it's pretty funny. We're all pretty sure Ivy Starling's brothers run it."
Oh yeah, then tell us what you said to that.
They all looked at me and they go, "Would you know anything about that?" And I said, "I don't know anything about it, but his brothers are pretty funny." So
That's not what I was told you said.
You told me last night when you called me that you said that you laughed and then said, "Yeah, that sounds like something they would do."
That's not what I heard either.
Wait, what?
I heard that Sherm said, "No, I know Ivy's brothers. They're too dumb to run a meme account."
Oh.
Yeah, see?
I should have said that.
I was told that you did say that by my dad. My dad told me you said that.
I should have said that.
I think you did still.
It was a fun game. It was a real fun game. I saw head coach get tossed, a lot of runs being scored.
Other teams' head coach got tossed, right?
Yeah, in the first game. So it was really weird because he gets to come back for the second game.
Yeah, that is weird. That's always uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got mad because he said Reed pimped a home run, but he literally didn't because he was going slow because the guy in front of him didn't know if it was going to go out or not, so he stayed at first base. So he was just trying not to run past the guy in front of him, I guess. That was a weird one.
Yeah.
I don't understand how that develops into an argument with an umpire. Like,
he wasn't arguing. He was just getting on to the guy on the third base. The third base coach threw him out. It wasn't even the third base umpire threw him out.
That's crazy.
Just talking. Like, everyone was just kind of like, "What just happened? Like, why is the game not going on?" The funny part was after it was all said and done, and he even went out there and talked to them, we had to wait 10 more minutes because he wouldn't leave the dugout.
Well, I kind of love that when coaches do that, though. That's fun.
They just hang around.
You need to look up Wally Backman on YouTube.
Well, I just thought he was going to pull Bobby Valentine and come back with a mustache.
No. That was Bobby Valentine. Wally Backman is an independent league. Good grief, Mason. Cut that.
Okay.
We're going to cut that.
Okay.
No, Wally Backman's an independent league coach. And he's a nut, dude. His ejections are like all time. You've probably seen Georgia Peanuts.
Yes. Now that
he actually got hired as the Diamondbacks manager one off season, and then I think he got a DUI and they fired him. And that was all within a week. It was wild.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Let's mock draft. Let's talk draft first.
Well, we didn't really talk about the...
Yeah, we didn't talk about the group text at all. So, go ahead and describe it.
Yeah, so my burner account that I turned into a Wisconsin superfan account, which I haven't really used that much, is in there. And then I'm in there as a Florida fan. Mason's
You're in there twice?
Yeah.
No. Oh, you are?
Yeah.
You're
like my main account is in there as a Florida fan.
I didn't know that.
And then I have my Bucky Boy 69 in there. And then Mason, Mr. Ball Guy's in there as a Clemson fan.
Why Clemson?
Because that's what they told me, so I changed my header.
Yeah.
Okay.
They wanted a Clemson fan in there. And then John Alex is in there, I guess, as a Florida fan.
So they got double the Florida fan.
Are you?
I think I've shown more support for Oregon State.
He randomly was like, this guy was like listing like teams predictions for the season or something.
I'm calling Will.
And he was like randomly, what's with the Oregon State disrespect?
You just picked a random team?
Yeah.
I love
it was
that.
like random.
And this guy, he like made this guy like pretty much defend his take on Oregon State.
Will you just like out of nowhere do a mock draft and just sneak a random Oregon State player in like the middle of the first round?
No, the tight end, Luke Musgrove.
Yeah, just
Musgrave.
have him like the first tight end taken.
No, and that's like
He
legit.
is like a good tight end.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's like 3 ahead of him probably.
Yeah,
on
roughly.
most people's boards.
Yeah.
But like, just slip him in there as the first tight end taken. Just be like, guys, what do you think? Everybody be like, wait, hold on. What is this?
Going like 15 to Green Bay.
What were you gonna say to rile up the Georgia fans?
Here, I gotta read it exactly. If Georgia was actually good, they'd run the triple option and go 12-0. But much like his Nintendo counterpart, Kirby sucks.
Oh my goodness. Did
funny.
and then one of them left the group?
The Georgia fan literally left the group.
Are you serious?
That's excessive.
I had to turn off notifications for that
That's
group.
understandable. I bet it pops off.
Well, because I was getting 2.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So I silenced one of them, and then I was playing Crossy Road, and I got interrupted like 5 times in 10 seconds by a notification. So I just went and silenced both of them.
I hope there's like people in the group chat by the end of the college football season.
It'd be awesome if like there was a fan of every Power 5 team in there.
That would be sick.
Well, here's what's gonna happen. Either I'm gonna get kicked out, or we're just gonna keep adding in people and just going with the craziest stuff. I need Darcy in there because Darcy will like act stupid with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could be the Kentucky fan.
Yeah.
They'll take it too seriously sometimes, I bet.
Yeah, but that's okay.
I know.
This dude.
That's literally what they're doing in there.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
This dude that started it. It's like, what's the
He
name
just
of it?
wants to hear
Like
himself.
MAGA something,
Yeah.
right? MAGA college football or something?
Well, this dude's name is like
Young
politics
MAGA
and college
backup.
football.
Oh, I bet he's a hoot to hang out with.
But
All he does is post political things. That's it.
he said Florida was going to go 5-7. So I was like, bro,
Rude.
what the frick?
Rude.
He said he only saw 2 for sure wins. And that it was the 2 FCS
Non-conference.
schools that
Yeah.
they won.
The 2 non-conference that aren't Florida State.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Other
yeah,
than Utah.
and Utah, yeah.
Yeah.
Although Utah early in the year, I mean, that's a winnable game.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, anyway. we can go to
Will's
the mock
joined us, by the way.
Hello,
Just so you know.
Will.
Why did Oakley say the
The
word?
thing that makes me so mad about that group is that the guy that runs it just wants to see his own tweets. That's all he cares about. He has said the same thing 25 times, 25 different ways.
In the group?
Yeah.
Yes.
What is he saying?
I think Georgia will go, here's my playoffs. Well, we didn't ask. Here's my
Can we kick him out of the group?
That would be funny.
That would actually be very funny if you kicked the guy that started it. You need to just reply and be like, here's my playoff, and leave Georgia off.
Well, who is he a fan
Ohio
of? Who-
State.
Oh, well,
yeah,
then
that's
leave
right.
Ohio State off. I mean, that's easy. Make him put Michigan in. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I think Michigan will win the Big Ten.
we
Probably.
got Florida State fans in there. And it's just like Look, man, you literally lost to Florida when they didn't have a coach. You can't talk about it.
Yeah, that's bad.
Like, yeah, the ACC sucks. So like maybe
Yeah,
Florida
seriously.
State will go 10-2, but like
It's the ACC.
yeah, 10-2 in the ACC is
They
like
lose to Clemson
7-5
Florida.
or 8-4.
Or
in the
just,
SEC.
I mean, just tell him, just say something completely off the cuff and just be like, we don't care about your opinion until basketball season, which also wouldn't be true.
because the ACC sucked this past year.
Yeah, so did Florida State. So
Yeah, that's
just
true.
like, just really let him know that ACC and Florida State football is totally irrelevant.
Yeah.
No one cares
I'm
about
a
it.
Clemson fan.
Oh, that's true. You are a Clemson fan.
Just
Clemson's
talk
only
like
relevant.
Clemson's the only relevant program in the
Yeah.
You need to be saying things like that
or
in there.
ACC. I mean, they pretty much are.
Yeah, I think I'm a wild calling them criminals. I went in on Georgia
Pittsburgh.
earlier and Tennessee because it's good.
I mean, like nationally relevant. It's. Just
I know, but I
Clemson.
like Pittsburgh better.
I like Pitt too.
yeah, so I like
Y'all
Georgia.
ready? Hey, are y'all ready for this?
Yeah, what is it?
Hold up, I gotta type it.
Oh, he's about to send something in that group.
Are you? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Well, we
Well,
don't have our phones. They're
yeah,
all-
our phones are propped up by the mic, so I'll have to look later.
yeah.
I said my adopted father is a referee, so I'm a fan of no teams.
You're a fan of what?
No teams.
Oh.
Are you Mike T?
Yes.
Not adopted, but we had a friend
Are you
whose
also
dad was an
secretly
SEC
an
ref,
Alabama fan?
Oh,
and
nice.
like he like wasn't a fan of a team. He like made people.
He just loves the
like
game.
made sure people knew that. He was like, I can't be.
I can't.
go
My
for
dad's a
team.
ref. I can't cheer for a team.
Yeah,
That's excessive.
but he was low key an Alabama fan.
Yeah, that makes sense. So are all the referees.
True.
You guys not hear me?
I don't
No,
know
we can
what
hear
you said.
We
Yeah,
can
we
hear
heard.
you.
We've ignored everything you said.
Well, he said like 4 words.
Yeah, I don't know what you said at first. You said something. Why did Oakley say something?
And then John Alex started talking.
Yeah. John Alex pulled Oakley on Sherm, like how
Dude.
Oakley does to Sherm.
All right, Will, go ahead.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh, I was just saying, I said that Mike T was low-key an Alabama fan.
We're already
Oh,
off
yes.
that.
10 seconds later, it was like,
No, we already talked about
Mike
that
T
though.
was low-key. I know, Christian Coffee.
I'm just no. Christian said it first.
Check the tapes.
I'm pretty sure Christian said it before you did.
Well, we'll hear it tomorrow.
Yeah, I didn't hear you
No,
say it. So.
We'll cut where he said it.
Did you see what I sent you on TikTok, Will?
Don't. We're not talking about that.
Yeah,
Believe it?
We're not talking about that.
we're not going
Cut
to talk
that.
about it.
We're
gonna
not
talk
talking
it.
about that.
What did he say?
He said it. He said the name.
No,
We're not talking
gonna talk
about
about it.
Okay.
Y'all can converse about it later.
We'll talk about it
The only
afterwards.
thing that confuses me about that is
No.
Nope.
inside the parentheses, it didn't make sense.
Okay, he's being vague.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
The wording and emoji use didn't make sense.
Any. Okay.
Okay, draft.
Draft. All right.
Guys, who do you think
Do
should
we
go
want to
first?
do like a real mock draft or like? Because like last week we kind of just like randomly like
You want to just
chose players.
not really do a mock draft, but
Especially
just
Will.
talk through each pick, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
Darnell Washington to the Falcons at number 8.
Cool. So we're gonna start at 1. Actually, we'll probably start at 2 because I think 1's a lock.
Apparently it's a lock. Yeah.
It's Will Levis.
No, it's Bryce Young.
No, it's
apparently.
Bryce Young. It's like minus 1,500.
Which I don't know how I feel about. Like I don't disagree with that,
I don't really.
but I don't like strongly
I don't really
agree with
care
it.
if
Yeah,
that makes
it's like
sense. Like it's like okay, I understand why you're making that pick.
yeah,
I would also understand if you were picking someone else.
Draft.
Yeah.
I think Bryce Young has the safest forward, if that makes sense.
that's fair.
That's
Yes.
fair.
Well, like, and I was
That's the safest pick.
when I was listening to Pardon My Take today, like I was like, and like hearing Todd McShay talk about it.
Was McShay
and-
on there?
Yeah,
Oh,
just
I have
kidding.
to listen to it.
Just the way like he was talking about like the rule changes and like
I agree with that.
him being 195 doesn't really matter because you can't touch quarterbacks.
Yes.
It's not.
Now
it's
his
different.
height,
Now, when he runs, it might matter.
yeah,
But
He doesn't.
and
He does
him being short matters, but like in the pocket,
yeah, it doesn't matter.
him being 195 doesn't matter.
He brought up a good point about all the hits that people look at in the SEC. It's like a lot of those are penalties in the NFL, which I don't think if that's a good thing or not. But it's just,
I think the NFL's soft because of that. But
dude, you need to tell the NFL that they're soft.
But also, something else that we can talk about the NFL. But you know what? No.
All the
the
liberals.
Titans Stadium.
No. Yeah, because I will go on a rant for 30 minutes about that.
Darcy was cracking me
Darcy's
up on Twitter
tweets were
about
very
it.
funny today.
Okay, number 2.
Communists. Texans.
I think they go edge.
I don't know what they do.
I don't know.
I think I could see Jalen Carter.
You don't,
But
you don't think that quarterback there?
nope. I don't think they like the quarterbacks. I think they're going to tank for next year.
I don't think they're going to tank for next year. I think they're
solidifying pieces around the quarterback and going to get the quarterback class. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I think
That makes
yeah,
sense.
but I don't know if they're gonna like tank and try to get the first pick. Maybe try to trade up. next
Yeah,
year.
I don't think
you
they're going to
necessarily
tank.
have to have
I'm
the
not
first
saying
pick.
tank.
Yeah,
I'm saying they're
okay.
going to be bad and be in position to make
I don't
a
think
move
they're going to
get
have to
there.
try to be bad.
It's
Yeah.
not like the Dolphins tank for Tua season,
No.
which also ended up. It wouldn't have been a tank for Tua. It would have been, but like before the year started, it was like, oh, the Dolphins are going to tank for Tua. You know what I mean? It's not that.
Also,
situation.
like,
also he was the third. He ended
Yeah.
up being the third quarterback. Like, it
when-
changes, but yeah.
like on Pardon My Take, McShay was like talking. He was like, he said something about like accidentally win a couple games and you lose the first pick. I was like, okay, well, like I get
The
what you're
point is to
saying,
win.
but like
You don't accidentally win.
you should be trying to win. Like I get
Yes.
what he's saying.
Yes. No. Yes.
But like
Like
just
the
hate
Jets.
that phrase,
The Jets
like,
before
yeah.
the Trevor Lawrence draft.
I hate that phrase, like accidentally win. Like
Yeah.
that's dumb.
Here's a good fun question that has nothing to do with this year's draft. If the Texans had the first pick, would they be taking Bryce Young?
Yes.
Yeah.
So if tonight and tomorrow morning it turns out that the Panthers decide that they want one of the other quarterbacks,
I think
They
Bryce
would
Young
take
is
Bryce
second.
Young, yeah.
Yeah, I just don't think the Texans like the other quarterbacks at 2.
that makes
At
sense.
2.
I agree.
Now, if one of them fell to 12, different situation.
Yeah.
What if one of them falls outside of
Which like Richardson might
7 or 8? Do they try to trade up from 12?
They could. They
maybe.
could.
I think what happens is the Falcons trade up to number 2, and they take Darnell Washington.
I knew what you were gonna say.
Why are you obsessed with the Falcons taking Darnell Washington?
Because he screwed Tennessee 3 years ago when he took money from Tennessee, but then didn't go to Tennessee.
Pay him more money.
Typically didn't
Duh.
get in trouble with Georgia because he definitely didn't take money from Georgia, even though he was getting money from Tennessee.
Well, he didn't get caught taking money from Georgia. He got caught taking money from Tennessee.
And I just want him to have a very successful NFL career.
Shouldn't you be hoping he falls
Why?
pretty
Like,
low in the draft?
He
would
didn't
make
play at
less money.
Tennessee. So
Yeah.
like, why do you feel loyalty to
Why are you
him?
obsessed with him?
Because all tight ends taken really early pan out really well.
Anyway,
Was that a shot at
Tim
somebody?
Tebow.
Was he taking a shot at Kyle Pitts? That's what
Rude.
I feel. That's what it feels like.
No, he is. I have had him on my fantasy team for the last 3 years, and
He's only been in the league for 2.
Yeah,
it's
seriously.
just
He's only been in the league for 2 leagues. Fake fan of Kyle Pitts.
Okay, I drafted him 3 drafts ago. If you count tomorrow.
How that works.
Uh, and
Yeah, how many of those
I have
leagues did you
on
win?
Very many. I've gotten second.
Oh,
last
nice.
year,
Second.
third the year before.
Silver medal. You matter. Sorry, that was
I'm
rude.
saying that people have tried to trade me for him, and I've said no because I want him.
Yeah, that's fair.
We're going to move on from this
Okay,
conversation.
so Darnell
Is
Washington is not going to go number 2.
Yeah, so is the Tyree Wilson smoke, is that real or no?
Could I see
know.
it? Yeah, but I mean, D'Amico Ryans, he did play at Alabama too, so
I could see them
I can
going
see them
edge
going
at 2
Anderson.
because I mean, like, I think there's probably a pretty decent chance that one of the top 4 quarterbacks is available at 12.
I think they take their
And more than likely Richardson probably.
at 2.
or at least in a spot where they can trade up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Young,
Yeah.
if Young is gone, I think 2 is BPA. So
What does that word mean?
best player available.
Okay. I didn't know what it meant.
No, BPA is
Don't.
something to do with plastic.
That's what I was thinking of.
I wasn't. I didn't know.
I didn't know what it was. I was like, that has something to do with like
Toxins.
some kind of product.
BPA free.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that. But yeah, I think it's best player available for if Young's gone.
Well, Mason, if we're being honest, if you saw BPA written out on something, you'd pronounce it the puh.
My water bottle says BPA free.
I feel
Well,
like an idiot.
according to Mason,
That was
if
pointed
it's
at you when you said-
BPA, according to Mason, if it's BPA, then that would be
Will Levis.
No, Bijan Robinson.
Bijan Robinson, I think is the best player in this draft.
Probably not.
I truly believe
Positional value, definitely not.
No,
No, I just mean like I think.
John Robinson because Bijan sounds like BJ.
no. I truly think
Beej on somebody.
I don't know. We're gonna be here for a while if we're taking.
We're
this
still on
long.
pick 2,
Okay, we're going to 3.
but that's just what we think of pick 2.
Arizona. I think they trade.
Probably trade.
I don't think anyone is going to trade with them.
I think
Then what do you
a
think
team's
they
going
would
to
do?
try to hop the Colts to get a
Take
quarterback.
edge.
Will Anderson.
Whatever edge
And-
the
yeah.
Texans don't pick.
Because everything
Yeah.
I've read and then heard from, I think it was Schrager on Mondays, pardon my take, is C.J. Stroud or Tyree Wilson for the Texans.
Yeah, I mean, I guess different people are hearing.
So then I would
different
think
things, maybe,
that-
I don't know.
The Cardinals would go Will Anderson. If the Texans went Will Anderson, I think the Cardinals would go Jalen Carter.
Yeah.
I think they would take one of them too.
Yeah.
Right? I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
They're not going to go quarterback. I don't think anyone's. I mean, unless a team feel that we haven't heard of, and like we obviously don't hear everything in the NFL. We just get our information from Twitter. But like, I don't think that there's any teams that feel really, really strongly about any of the other quarterbacks to trade up to 3 to get them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Trading up to 5 or 6 or 7 is different, but I don't know anything about people really, really wanting one of the other guys.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Okay, so what, 4?
Colts.
Colts.
I think
Sherms?
Colts Levis.
Levis.
Sherm, is it a lock?
Lock, dude.
Should I go ahead and order?
Lock. Months ago, it's a lot because you talked to Jim.
Should I go ahead and order thousands of dollars worth of Colts apparel?
Yes.
Oh man, I'm gonna get some underwear.
Dude, for just for this plan, I think it would be hilarious for a random team to slide up to 3 and take Levis.
Before the Colts can.
Who would be the funniest team for me to have to cheer for to draft Will Levis?
Washington.
Washington, yeah.
Ah, that would stink. They're weird.
Exactly.
I still worry that the Titans are going to trade up to 3. I know they're probably not.
I don't want to.
If they did, it would make me so upset after the year that we've had and that the 2 of our division competitors are 2 picks in front of us in the top 5.
That would probably
Hey,
be frustrating.
I just had a random thought here. This is going back to pick number 2.
Yeah.
Let's say they take Will Anderson,
Okay.
and then at 12, I think that's their next pick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They take Hendon Hooker.
I was gonna say they take Tyree Wilson. At
See,
12.
I
they
think,
go double. They just have the sickest edge ever.
I don't think Hendon Hooker should get drafted in the top 15.
I don't think it should be in the first round.
Like,
I mean, so the thing about it is like he literally can't play this season
yeah.
because of his leg.
Yeah.
I was just saying, if the Texans want a quarterback and they're just punting on next year, essentially,
I
he
see.
gets to hang out for a year. You get to see
Is,
Davis Mills with a better regime.
is he older than Davis
Better
Mills?
coaching regime.
He might be.
Is there a chance that he's older than Davis Mills?
He might be.
That
or,
would be
or
funny.
about the same age. Like, they might be the same age.
That would be funny.
Mills may be,
I mean, I think
because Mills went to GAC. He may be, I think he's a year older than me.
like I think Hooker
So they're,
could be
close to
like
the
a
same.
solid guy in the NFL, but like
Not next year. He has
No.
a torn ACL.
He's
If
going to be
he-
ready by training camp.
pick number 12,
No, he won't.
like that's
Yes, he is.
I already
bit
said he's not.
much.
So
yeah.
I literally said he's
already
not.
started running.
He went away doing the Gwitty.
I literally said he's not going to be
Whittling right
running.
now.
He literally can't gritty.
Video of him running.
Send it to me.
Okay, let's go to 5.
5,
Who is 5? I don't know.
Seattle.
Seattle.
It is Seattle.
I think they go defense.
I agree.
In front, interior defensive line or edge.
So if Carter's there,
Well, Carter, Tyree Wilson, Anderson.
What if all three
one
of them
of
are
those
gone?
3.
I don't think all 3 of them will be gone. I think the quarterback
That's true.
still in the first 4. So
That's probably right.
I think they're taking right there.
One of those 3.
Or trade.
What about the guy from Pittsburgh?
Kalijah Clint?
At 5.
I could see them liking him more.
What about
Gervon
Check your
Dexter.
DMs.
Do what, Will?
Oakley, check your DMs.
not right now? I'm doing a podcast.
Well, it's Hooker.
Okay, so defense.
Don't send me any DMs.
Defense
Don't
for,
DM me videos of a hooker.
The Seahawks probably at number 5.
I think that's right. What if CJ Stroud's available at 5?
I think they could look at taking the quarterback.
Yeah.
If CJ Stroud's available at 5, if CJ Stroud and Jalen Carter are available at 5, do they take Jalen Carter and then try to trade up to like 7, 8,
What's
9?
their other pick?
20, I think.
Okay. Yeah,
But
I
if
mean,
you
I
do
was
like
gonna
20
say-
and a third to the Raiders, who need a lot of stuff to get to, are they 7 or 8? I think they're 8.
The Raiders are 7, Falcons are 8.
So then to get to 7,
Right?
is that something they would
I
do
think
to try to get
that's
CJ Stroud? If he doesn't go at 6 to the Lions, he probably won't.
Who's not?
Eagles, right?
The Eagles.
No, Eagles are 10. Washington 9.
No, they're like 16.
It's Seattle, Lions,
Raiders.
Raiders, Falcons,
Bears.
Bears. Yep, you're right.
That's right.
So is that something?
Oh, the trade up.
If both of those guys are available at 5.
I was gonna say like, I'll wait till we get closer to the what I was gonna say.
Okay. 6, I think lines are going.
Witherspoon is what I
I
read
like what
on Twitter
Defense.
rumors.
I think
Point.
I could see Gonzalez, but I think it's Witherspoon.
So I liked reading comments under like mock drafts, and the 2 that I just like remember seeing, 2 like comment sections under mock drafts that I remember seeing are multiple Lions fans saying like, "Thank you," like which this sentence makes no sense because it has no impact on the draft. It was like, "Thank you for having us take 2 defensive players in the first round," because that's what they're hoping for. If that makes sense. So if that is a hope that's coming from what they know about their team, then I would see them going defense.
Yeah, I
If
think
that
it's
makes
defense.
sense.
Yeah.
But also, fans aren't always right,
Yeah.
so you never know.
They could take a flyer on a quarterback that's at Lion Golf too. At this,
I don't understand. I don't know golf's contract. Like I understand
Hey,
Gino's.
did any of y'all listen to Pat McAfee today?
no.
I listened to some clips, but not. I don't think I've listened to what you're going to refer
There's
to.
now a rumor that the Patriots are going to trade Matt Jones to the Texans and get the number 2 pick.
What are the Patriots also including in that? Because he's not worth the number 2
Their
pick.
first round pick.
And what else?
Which is 14.
Seems like there should be more.
Their first round pick, Mac Jones.
Is this?
For the number 2 pick.
I don't know.
What are they doing it to?
To take a quarterback.
Stroud.
So Stroud? Or they?
I still like Stroud. I
You
don't
want
care
that
about
dumb
his.
guy?
Or, I'm saying the
I don't
guy
care
that
about
they
his
had a
cognitive
visit, the
test.
quarterback that visited. Will Levis.
I'd rather have him
Dude.
over Mac Jones. So
That would make Sherm real mad.
yeah.
I think it would be Stroud or Young.
What if the Patriots traded up to number 4? They traded Mac Jones to the Colts.
That's fine. No.
That's fine from our perspective, not from Sherm.
Oh man.
Okay, so what are we on now? 7. Let's go a little
we
bit
do
faster.
6. Did the Lions? I said
Yeah,
Witherspoon. 7 is.
Raiders, I think they go offensive line.
I read today that that Paris Johnson is going to be the first tackle
over
taken.
Skoronski.
Yeah. I think he's.
I mean, I saw the one thing that had Skoronski fall into 14 in the Patriots tape.
Really?
Yeah.
Then the other thing I've
That
read
was Shea.
is
That was Steven Shea.
that they want to go defense, and they like Gonzalez more than Witherspoon
I can see that too.
at corner because he's bigger.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe so.
And then 8 is.
The Falcons.
Falcons.
I mean, we already know what they're going.
So let's say the Raiders take Washington. He's off the board. What are the Falcons? Are they going B, John?
The Falcons?
Is he going to go top
Who
10?
are we on?
Falcons.
Falcons.
I honestly don't know anything about the Falcons roster.
I know nothing about them, so then
I
I
can
say
see-
they're going to go whoever their favorite receiver is.
No.
That's what I always say if I don't know anything
No,
about
they
the
took
team.
a receiver in the first round last year.
Who?
Is Tyree Wilson on the board?
No, he's
No.
going to be gone by then.
Well, no.
I can see them
There are situations where he's not gone.
Yeah,
yes.
but I think it'll be. I can
I
see
think-
Edge.
Yeah.
Edge
I
is
think
a
they're
need.
hoping he's there.
Edge is a need. I can see Skoronski.
But if he's not there, do they go with the second tackle?
Mason, you just made up that word.
That's that.
Skoronski? No, he didn't make up that word. That's a guy's name.
Well, it's not even a word.
Yeah, I don't know what they'll do. I have
Um,
no idea.
Yeah. So 9 Bears.
Bears.
Again, I could see tackle. I could see.
Did we already say Jalen Carter was?
Hey,
Yeah.
I think he's going 5th.
Okay.
What
I
about a
couldn't
tight
remember.
end that's 6'8" and 260?
Probably not. So if
Block really well.
well, here's a good one at 8. If Stroud's still there,
Yeah.
do they go Stroud?
Yeah.
I've read
Or
that they
AR.
I've read that they really like Ritter.
Really?
Yeah.
He sucks though. Is the thing about that. So here's the thing.
That's true.
Thing about that guy is he sucks at football. I mean, he just does. Like
Is he worse than
This
Malik
is
Willis?
this is about where I was.
I think that they're like very much the same.
I think that at this point, if there's quarterbacks, you can see teams starting to go.
That's what I was gonna say. Like moving up because like I don't know like what Tennessee's gonna do. Like maybe they.
Dude,
Right.
they got Joe Milton. Don't worry about it, dude.
I mean, so my opinion is
Titans.
if CJ Stroud doesn't go 2, someone's going to trade up to 7 or 8 to get CJ Stroud. Because if he doesn't go 2, I think he'll still be there at 7 or 8. And so
yeah.
probably at 8 because they have Jimmy G in Oakland. And I don't know his contract, but I think his isn't like Geno's where it's just like you can cut it off after 1
Yeah.
year.
I don't know. I was gonna say like
Or
this is
Tannehill.
about
Like Geno and Tannehill, Kirk Cousins, like they're on 1-year deals.
yeah. This is about where I was gonna say like I think you could see teams move up.
So, like-
if like Stroud and Richardson are still left because
Washington,
like, Tennessee could possibly
Tampa
be taking
Bay,
a quarterback.
Tennessee, Washington, Tampa Bay.
The Texans at 12 could take one if they don't take one at 2.
They could. Yeah.
Washington's taking Hendon Hooker at 16.
Well, we're not there yet. We're not at 16. So we're at 8, and we're
I
not
mean,
there
the
yet.
This is gonna take
Patriots.
forever. We
The
can-
Patriots could.
This is.
Okay, let's go to what were we on? Not
We'll go 9 Bears.
Bears, probably offensive line.
Yeah, offensive line,
O-line.
defensive line.
okay.
They'll take the Northwestern guy if he's there. They'll take one of those 2 corners if they're still there. They'll take.
Carter.
I don't think that
If Carter,
I don't think
if
Carter,
he fell to
Tyree Wilson, or the other guy are going to be there. I don't think they go Kincaid. What about Nolan Smith?
Yeah, I can
Can't
Nolan
see.
Smith.
I mean,
Oh,
they're
yeah,
probably going to
yeah,
go offense or defensive line.
Yeah.
Okay. 10
Eagles. I think.
This is
A lot
another
of
spot
people
that I've
think
read a lot about
Bijan,
Bijan Robinson.
Bijan or defensive back.
No, they just traded for Derrick Henry.
But so they have 10, and then they have another first
They
round
have
pick.
30.
30. So
They could take Gibbs at 30.
that's what I'm saying. You could get Gibbs at 30. You could get Chris Rodriguez at 30, if we're being honest.
You can get Chris Rodriguez at 200.
No. Dude, there's I've seen 2 people have him as their number 3 running back.
Really?
Yeah.
Were they Kentucky fans?
One of them was. One of them was a Kentucky fan, yeah.
Okay, they don't count.
So I saw this one guy that. All right, Titans, what are they doing?
I mean, as we have it, there's 2 quarterbacks on the board.
As we have it, but I still think someone trades up for Stroud earlier.
Yeah, but we just haven't like nailed.
But if it doesn't, then
down.
Stroud. If no one, so if we go no trades, then I have Stroud at 8.
Oh, to Atlanta.
To Atlanta.
No trades. I have someone else at 8.
Okay.
Okay,
We
well,
need
so
to shut
Richardson
so-
is on the board. So like,
That's what I. So
would the Titans take Richardson?
I think if he fell to us, I think
if
there's
he's
a
if he's
chance.
available at 11, do they take him?
I think there's a good chance.
Because you've got him for 5 years.
I think
He
there's
would-
a chance.
For 1 year, he'd sit, and he's
Yeah.
only he's like 16 years old. So that's not a problem.
Yeah. I can see offensive line. I can see a trade back.
So I've read
So
that,
you think
that
one
it's
of
going to
those
be
three?
Trades back.
really hard for teams to trade back. Is what I've read.
Well, teams are wanting to. This area.
Trades.
Everyone wants to trade back from here.
There's a couple teams, depending on how the draft falls, wanting to climb to get tackles.
Okay, well let's say the 2 top ones are off. We're at 11.
The Oklahoma guy.
What I'm saying,
The
so
tackle.
yeah, no, he's still available.
Broderick Jones is still there.
And then
You could-
Darnell Wright's still there.
You could.
I've
see,
actually seen some places have Darnell Wright as their number 1 tackle.
Yeah, you could see places like teams like Pittsburgh.
So that makes
move up
sense.
A little bit and get
Yeah.
a tackle.
No, Darnell Wright has character issues. He doesn't want to work.
Do you know how racist you sound right now?
No, that was a report.
Just-
Really? No one ever says that about white
That was,
guys.
that was a real report.
So here's my question to you: if trading back is off the table, no, scratch that. Are they more likely, if under our scenario, are they more likely to draft AR, or if the Commanders or Bucks really want AR, or Vikings,
Them offer to trade up.
or try to, or would they draft AR or try to trade for someone else to get AR?
Honestly, I have no idea. Like I could see both scenarios.
Yeah.
My opinion, new GM, I think if AR's there, they're going to take him. Because
That's
he keeps his job for
That's a
4
fair-
years.
that's
He
a
keeps
fair
his job for
point.
4 to 5 years if they draft AR.
That's a job defining pick. I think a lot.
I know.
I think a lot of it depends on Rabel.
But I don't know how much say he has with the new GM. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that relationship
He
is.
has veto power.
I probably, but I'm just saying.
Like that was.
I'm sure he did with the old guy, but I
No,
don't.
he
Oh, he
didn't.
didn't then. Okay.
That's the
Okay, I
AJ
see.
Brown deal. Yes, Vrabel did not want to do it.
He didn't want to trade AJ Brown. He wanted to pay him.
Yes, and
I'm a Braves guy. honestly.
Robinson traded him, and that was the end of their
Robinson.
relationship. Essentially, yeah.
I see that. That makes sense.
Okay,
So
so
that's
those
why Vrabel
are
has
the
veto
3
power.
possibilities for the Titans.
Yeah, I would rather do it like this than do a mock draft. Just say like what
Okay, 12 Texans.
Texans again.
If
Quarterback.
AR were to be there,
If they went
Off-
Tyree Wilson or if they went edge and AR is still there,
I think that's probably pretty
Receiver,
likely.
Yeah, or they can go
Or-
receiver
or
here.
receiver.
or offensive lineman. I can see.
Currently edging.
I always like just like how different teams. So like this year, the tackles, receivers, maybe not quarterbacks, but like all those positions, how different teams have a 1 at that spot, and it just kind of like starts like making sense in your mind
Yeah.
as to why they would have them there. I don't know. That's always interesting to me how that works out.
All right, Green back.
Packers, I want them to go receiver or tight end.
I've seen them taking a tight end.
Darnell Washington.
I want them to go receiver or
Kincaid
tight end
or
because they
Mayer.
never drafted a receiver or tight end in the first round while Aaron Rodgers was there. And I think it'd be really funny.
Christian, I don't think you realize that Darnell Washington, people have been saying are going to go number 8 to the Falcons. So
Person has been saying.
Person.
Not people. Person. Person. Singular.
Person has said that.
Person.
I've heard it, so I'm just saying.
You said it.
If he's still on the board at 13,
I like Mayer more than Kincaid,
I do
but
too.
well, it
Yeah,
doesn't
Kincaid's
matter,
pretty good at
Washington is better than both of them.
why do you say that?
All right.
He
So
can actually block as a 6'8".
Michael Mayer is a really good blocker too.
we can nail them down in our scenarios to receiver or tight end.
Yeah.
Because that's what I want.
That would be funny.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
Oakley's
All right.
all about nailing
14
Patriots.
Patriots.
I think it's off O-line
Yeah.
receiver.
Every
One of those
single
tackle-
mock draft, except for like half of them, has them taking the Iowa guy.
Van
What the
Ness.
frick just happened?
We're
Lucas Van
ignoring
Ness.
you because you're talking about Darnell Washington. That's
We already
why.
had Skronsky off the board, right?
Yeah, we have those two tackles off. So Wright's there.
I'm playing Crossy.
I want Zay Flowers.
So draft Zay Flowers. This is our draft. Draft.
But we're not doing a mock draft. We're just...
No, that's true. But you can
Discussing.
speak it into existence here, is what we're kind of doing.
I think that's a reach.
Well, you guys have denied me.
If you like him, you take your guy. If you like him, you take him.
Yeah.
No matter where you are. You determine his draft value as the GM. Not you, but, them.
Yeah. But we do with fantasy.
Darnell.
Sometimes poorly.
Take your guy.
This one guy I know took Jonathan Taylor second overall last year.
Yeah.
Like an idiot.
Yeah. Somebody traded up to take Najee Harris.
Wow. Jets.
Yeah, I don't know.
Some guy keeps taking
Again,
Allen Robinson every
yeah.
year.
Yeah. Some guy's going to take Allen Robinson this year in the 8th round.
Yeah. Okay, Jets.
Jets are,
15.
what I've seen on them is they would go tackle, and that their top tackle is Darnell Wright.
Okay.
So, assuming Darnell Wright,
Yeah.
that other teams don't have him there,
It's a different Darnell.
then they get him there. And then if
Darnell W.
if the Ohio State guy or
Good point.
the Northwestern guy are there, then I think they would take them
Darnell
too.
Washington.
I think they go tackle. They go one of the
I
three
think they go
tackles.
tackle.
Yeah. Okay.
Washington.
Washington at 16.
Not taking Al Robinson.
Corner.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, he's not
I
available
heard
in
that
this draft.
their guy is Deontay Banks, the Maryland corner.
And I can see that. He's a freak.
They like the Maryland
Darnell
corner.
Washington at
That'd be like
16.
really close to home.
That is kind of cool. I like when
Yeah.
that happens.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, we're good. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Steelers.
I-
If we like when that happens,
O-line,
Joey
probably.
Porter Jr.
I have
So-
actually seen that the Commanders want Hooker at 16.
I have seen that too.
I think that's a reach,
Me too.
but
I have seen that.
well, in our scenario, I think AR-15 is still available.
well, maybe
We're not
because
doing
he
a
gave
mock draft,
he gave 3 options for the Titans.
So okay,
and
let's go
Richardson
back
was
up.
one of them.
Go back up to Washington. If Richardson, Hooker, Deontay Banks, and then who was the other guy we said?
We said
I think that was the 3 we said for them.
though. Yeah.
If those 3 are available, I think they take one of those 3.
Yeah.
yeah,
I think
Also,
the stuff I've read is more likely the corner. But if they went one of the quarterbacks, I would get
going
it.
to Washington sounds kind of cool.
That doesn't
Okay.
make any. You can't do that. They have the same name. It's a double negative. It cancels out.
okay.
The Steelers, I think they go corner or tackle.
Yeah, I could see them taking the Oklahoma guys on the board still.
Antoine Harrison, Broderick Jones from
Broderick
Georgia.
Jones was on the board. Yeah,
I always picture the Steelers, and they haven't. Probably, I know they didn't do it last year, but I always just picture them taking someone on defense in the first round. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't
Joey
know
Porter
why.
Jr.
Yeah, corner.
Yeah. And his dad played there.
Oh really?
Joey Porter?
No, I really like it. I didn't put that together.
All right, so we're at 17
Lions second pick at 18.
now? Oh, 18.
I think
What did we?
Elijah Cansey.
If Cansey's still
At
there,
this point, yeah, that would be.
Cansey's
we did
there.
corner
Dude,
first time.
the
Right?
dude from
you went
Clemson.
Witherspoon,
Yeah.
I think this
Breezy,
addressed
or the
Yeah.
linebacker.
Miles Murphy. I think
Hey,
either
Breezy,
one.
baby.
I think they had addressed pass rush.
What if JSN is there?
They don't need him.
It has
Yeah,
one of their
that
needs
was
is
what-
receiver.
Who is pass rush?
You got
Where are
you
they
got
interested?
Amon Ra and
No, I know they have
And
good. They have good
J-Mo.
receivers,
Well,
but I don't know
Isn't
like what their
Chark still
contract
there?
are.
Is Chark still there?
I have no idea.
he's 6 games.
I have no idea, but I just know you're. I mean, you're drafting just for this year, you know.
He bet on baseball in the facility, so he got suspended for 6 games.
Oh, really? Oh, that was
he's
him.
got the sussy,
Jameson.
Dude. He's got the sussy.
I understand that.
He got a
Okay.
Bucks,
I like Brian Branch though.
the safety from Alabama.
What the?
I can see Hooker.
See,
What if they took
only
Darnell
knowledge- my only knowledge of the safety class is that Todd McShay said he could see no safeties going in the first round.
He
Okay.
some people say he's a safety, some people say he's a corner.
Okay.
He's that.
So
He's
you're
that.
telling me he's versatile.
He's versatile. He's that.
Okay. So it's just how you classify him, whether or
he
not
may
that
be-
would be
yeah,
true.
Yeah,
Okay.
he may classify him as a corner,
Yeah.
So
but outside of him,
we think they go
no
defense.
safeties.
Do you think he classifies himself as?
We think they go defense.
dog?
The Bucks. What if a quarterback's there?
Yeah, they go quarterback. Quarterback.
Trask season.
Okay. What if AR's
It's
there?
Mayfield season.
They signed Baker.
No, who signed Baker?
Rams, Panthers.
Somebody signed Baker. I don't remember who though.
Did you just say Pecker instead of Baker?
Colts maybe.
Buccaneers.
Did the Colts sign
Buccaneers?
Baker?
No, they
signed
got guard. They got Minshew. The Colts got Minshew.
The Buccaneers signed Baker. I'm calling it. I'm telling you.
Oh, they did because I said the
Because I said something
Tampa
about
Bay
Trask. I said something about Trask, and you were like, you said something about Baker. I
Did I?
remember that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Just because you like hating on when I
because I wanted.
shout out Trask.
How many more years does he have? 2
Trask?
on his rookie contract.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I wanted him to play his entire rookie contract behind Tom Brady because Tom Brady would have been like 48 at that point, and it
Yeah.
just would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
It's like that stinks.
Yeah.
Seahawks.
Here, real quick, if Richardson was available for the Bucks,
I think
the
they'd take it.
Bucks somehow created technology where they could merge 2 humans and just
Put Trask and Richardson
Trask's
together.
Trask mind
brain
in Richardson's
in
body.
Richardson's body.
Why not Richardson's
Arguably
brain
best
and
quarterback
Trask's body?
ever.
That guy couldn't start at Vandy.
All right, that's fair.
Okay.
Seahawks second pick.
This is 20.
I think the Pittsburgh guy is our fall guy on every team so far.
Yeah.
If he falls there, they're going to take him.
Yeah, okay.
Unless they took Jalen Carter. In
You're
which case,
like-
do they go for
dude,
that Miles Murphy? Who's the other one?
Brazil?
The edge.
Breezy.
Nolan Smith.
Yeah,
Breezy.
and then the Iowa guy, the Iowa
Lucas Van
State
Ness.
guy.
Iowa State guy Will McDonald. You got the Army guy
Breezy,
Carter.
baby.
Yeah.
A BJ Ojolari. His brother Aziz.
What if AR is available? What if Hooker at 20?
I can see.
See, I just heard the Hooker to Minnesota thing on the episode on Pardon My Take today, and I was like, I actually like that.
I like that a lot.
So, like, that's just what I've been waiting for. Is Hooker
Yeah.
to Minnesota.
Okay. 21. Chargers. Say Flowers. Has to be, right?
Defensive back.
You think they go DB?
Yep.
Porter if he's there. Deontay Banks if he's
They
there.
need
Cam
like
Smith.
they need an actual fast wide receiver now.
Jalen Hyatt. He's fast.
Cam Smith.
Oh, you know what I saw today that was just, it was kind of mean?
What?
Is it was a Chiefs fan and they said Jalen Hyatt at 31 or whatever their pick is. Yeah, 31.
Just so he can run goes for him.
Yeah, I was like, that's just rude. Just for him to run goes with Patrick Mahomes, that's not
He's
very
gonna
nice.
have to run like 60 yards every play. That's
He can do that though. That's what he's been
I
trained
know.
to do.
But like
He did that in college.
just
That is quite literally
imagine
all his
being that
film.
guy and like having to always like come back. Like,
Yeah, well, he's used to it. That's all he
I
did in
know,
college.
but that's a good point.
Yeah, he just ran goes.
That's a good point.
But I kind of love that. We're not there yet, but like I want that pick to happen.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't. That's an AFC football fan.
I'm just saying, I think that's fun. Like that's fun football. Let's get this fast guy and the guy that throws it really far and put them on the same team.
Why don't he just go to Buffalo?
Because he doesn't know where the ball's going when he throws it.
Okay, what's next?
22 Ravens.
I don't know.
Defensive back.
They might not have their
Honestly.
pick because are they getting D-Hop?
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
But is that a first round trade? Probably,
No.
right?
Bro.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm.
I don't know what they would take. I don't know.
Could be D-Hop. Second or third, do you think?
Oh, I was like, what is a 2 or?
They could go one of the edge guys. They could go one of the corners if they drop there. The Maryland guy, that would be cool too.
But we already had him going.
I know, but Baltimore's also in Maryland.
That's true.
There's 2 Maryland corners.
I don't want.
They can take the other one.
Yeah, that's true. They could take the other one.
Right. Next pick.
Vikings. What do you think they do, Christian?
Hendon Hooker
Oh, nice.
I also like was it
or Tanner McKee.
was it Phillips?
I just like
Phillips
Tanner
from
McKee for no
Utah?
reason.
Is that his name? The
Utah?
corner. He's more of a slot corner.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I could see Minnesota taking corner.
Okay. Jaguars. The top guard is still available in our minds.
Torrance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see them. I don't want that.
Yeah, then he'd have to cheer against Osiris Torrance.
But he's an offensive lineman. You don't like actively cheer against offensive linemen.
I guess that's fair.
That's true.
Except like
You're
unless
not
you
like-
just absolutely hate.
It's not like he's gonna score on the Titans.
Unless he's like
He could.
Unless
That's true,
unless
he
he
could.
becomes like Sabo from the Jags. Then and then I would not like him. But
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Torrance from the Jags.
Yeah. I mean,
Ozuna from the Braves.
Aaron Hernandez was fine with the Patriots. I cheered for him.
Until was there a stopping
Well,
point where you stopped cheering for him?
No,
Well, yeah,
No,
because he
yeah,
doesn't
because
play
he
anymore.
doesn't play anymore.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
But like, he was never found guilty. So
I think of one he was.
No,
but the
said
other
that
wasn't.
No.
the past 5 episodes.
He was in jail.
he was never found guilty. He was innocent until proven guilty in America.
No, but I thought he was guilty for one, and then the second one he was found not guilty, and then they're like, well, if he's not guilty of the second one, how did he even do? Why would he do the first one? Is the thing. Or maybe it was the other way around.
It was waiting for a retrial or something.
But that would imply that he had a trial.
But because it
He
was,
was found
because they
guilty.
were waiting for a retrial when he passed away.
Killed himself. Yeah.
Allegedly.
No, I think we know that he killed himself.
Allegedly, that
There was shampoo on
You
the
probably
floor.
you probably think Jeffrey Epstein killed himself.
No, I
too.
don't think that.
Okay, allegedly.
It's not the same situation.
So yeah,
Giants.
receiver
At 25? Was that 25?
Yeah, Addison.
Addison. Yeah, I like Addison there. I like
No JSN.
he's
JSN
probably
if he's
on.
there?
He's probably on. Yeah, if he's there.
Yeah, we just
Quentin
never
Johnson.
said JSN.
Yeah, like receivers kind of can go at any
Yeah.
point.
It's kind of it's what I talked about earlier, where like different teams have a number one receiver.
Yeah.
So it depends on where they are in the draft, and if that guy, like if it's two other teams 3, but it's the Giants one of those 3 guys, then it's like they're obviously going to
Well,
take
it's
him.
like you can look at
You know
the
what I'm
year
saying?
when the Eagles drafted Jalen Rager,
Exactly.
and then the Vikings the
Right
next pick
afterwards.
were laughing at them because
Yeah.
they took Justin Jefferson.
Which they ended up being right.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
and well
were
now
right.
Jalen Rager's on the Vikings.
Yeah, they have both now. Cowboys, Bijan if he's there.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he was there.
If Bijan's not there, do they go
Gibbs.
Gibbs?
I've seen wide receiver as well. I don't think they go running
They
back.
have so many receivers, don't they? I feel like they have like 3 like good receivers.
Yeah,
they
but,
don't
like,
play
They,
good.
they tagged
They have
Pollard, so I don't see
Who
what
else
they
do they have at running back?
But that's just 1 year.
Pollard. And
yeah, but
Malik-
he's
they
not
like-
a
they like-
20 carry a game.
No,
kind of
Where's
they
guy.
Zeke
like
again?
they like Malik Davis.
Is Zeke still there? I have no idea.
No, they cut him.
They
They
cut
like
Zeke
Malik?
and he's
They
not
cut
signed with
They
anyone?
like Malik.
Wait, Ezekiel
No, Zeke-
Elliott's just a free
Yeah,
agent?
he signed with somebody, I think.
I don't know. I know he's not there anymore.
Yeah, they cut his ass.
I just
he
know
got got.
No,
Pollard's not like a heavy.
No, he's not.
That's rude. When you search Ezekiel Elliott, the
Whatever.
first thing is Cowboys Jerry Jones admits Ezekiel Elliott was picked too high in the draft. It's like, bro, you're the one that picked him.
Yeah, that's on you, bro.
So who does he even play for?
I don't think he signed.
I think
He's a free agent.
unsigned right now.
Bro, trade Derrick Henry and sign Zeke.
No.
No.
Why not? You get something for trading
Zeke's
Derrick
not
Henry.
good anymore.
Neither's Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry for the past 5 years has been like, who's the best running back in the league? Henry or McCaffrey?
Yeah, it's
Well,
usually
that one year it was Jonathan Taylor.
Henry or
Yeah, that
Taylor
one time.
or Henry or
Yeah.
but like
One
like,
out
the
of his
ta-
3 seasons.
this guy,
that's
this guy's in the
30%.
this guy's in the league.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
I mean,
the
he's in the-
second best.
He's okay every year. He's the second best, and the first
Yeah.
rotates. Okay,
yeah,
like
get
that.
the better one.
Chubb or Henry. Like every year,
Bills.
Henry's the one that's in the conversation. The other one changes. That's what.
Well, Taylor.
That's my point.
Taylor was hurt.
But that's my
And he
point.
sucked. Bills.
I think they go O line. O line or
Possibly if Torrance was there.
I could see.
Torrance.
I know McShay didn't like the safety class. I could see one safety going at like this point of the first round.
If Branch is
Late
still there.
Yeah, or the guy from
Well,
Texas
depending on what
A&M,
you classify Branch.
Antoine
Yeah.
Johnson.
Okay.
Bengals.
Bengals.
I think running back or tight end.
What if Mayer is there?
I think.
Or if Kincaid's there?
I think it's tight end.
Will, anything to add here?
Somebody hung up. I think it wasn't John Alex or sure.
It was Will.
Okay.
Darnell
I
Washington.
wasn't 100% sure it was one of them.
Darnell Washington, if he's there.
Well, but we've only said
We've
we
only
said
had one tight
Packers,
end,
we
yeah.
said Kincaid or Mayer. So
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
whichever
but
one.
also the Commanders could
I
go
mean,
tight
they
end.
could have. I'm just going based on
Yeah,
what
based on what we said, either Kincaid or Mayer's there.
Yeah.
Saints, I don't care.
I have no clue.
Best
I
You know what I'm
honestly
saying?
do not
You know what I'm
care.
saying? Like, I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care about the Saints at all.
Like, just take the best player for your team because you have so many holes right
Yeah.
now, and you have no
I
picks.
also don't think
Suck.
I don't think Dennis Allen is it. as
Yeah,
a head coach.
that's the most.
Like-
That's the least interesting coach maybe
Yeah.
of all time. I don't care about Dennis Allen. I don't care about the Saints right now.
Yeah.
I mean, they were cool when they had Sean Payton. He's a good coach, but like
I
just
do
don't
like
care.
Derek Carr though.
I don't care about him anymore.
I mean,
like
I
he
like
went to the most boring team he could possibly have gone to. It's like I don't care.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Is that our analysis? Is we?
Yeah, I don't care what the Saints do at all,
Okay.
unless they take like Chris Rodriguez out of nowhere for no reason,
Yeah.
and it's like that was stupid, but also good for you maybe. I don't know. I'll be a semi-Saints fan.
Well, mainly for Colts first, and then
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because they're gonna take Will Levis.
different conferences. So
Hey, Sherm, should they trade up just to make sure they get Will Levis?
I don't care at this point.
What's your problem?
we didn't. John Alex,
Someone, y'all give us a pick or two.
what were your thoughts on the Patriots? Because I didn't really know.
He wants Zay
I
Flowers.
mean, I think if Zay Flowers there, that's who I would want.
I think that's a reach.
Do you think you could like
Dude, if he's
trade
your guy,
back
take your guy.
like to 18 or 19 and pick him though?
I mean, why wouldn't you just get him if he's there?
That's what I've always thought about the draft.
That's fair.
Like, dude, if you like a guy, just-
I like Zay Flowers.
you
a
set
lot.
the market, the draft market.
I like Zay Flowers.
If you like him, that's what he is.
I think he's very good. I don't think he's top 15 worthy.
When he was
That's like
in
arbitrary.
Cleveland and was teaching like Ozzie Newsome and like Belichick's tree of people that
Yeah.
worked under him was ridiculous. Like their draft philosophy is you have your grades on people, no one else's grades matter, and you draft a guy where you think you should draft him.
Yeah,
And that's fair. Like
I
if
agree
you're a
with that.
GM, like you should do that.
yeah, I like Zay Flowers, but
And I mean, he's from Boston.
Oh, see, that's fun.
He did go
I
to
love
Boston
that.
College.
Oh yeah, he went to Boston College. I don't know if he's from Boston.
I
okay,
love
but
that
he's
kind
been
of
there the
stuff.
past like 3 years.
Well, you think he's old?
I mean, he has to
got a
have
lot
been
of. He's got a lot of.
Huh? He did
He's got-
transfer? Oh,
Would you?
And I think another big thing that I really like going forward is having Bill O'Brien in that draft room. 'Cause I
yeah,
do think he has a much better eye for receivers than Belichick does.
That's fair.
yeah.
I think yes,
Belichick like Tyquan Thornton.
Most people do,
but also Bill O'Brien did trade DeAndre Hopkins.
yeah, but
That was rude.
I mean, but look, my thing with that was, all right, are you going to pay a wide receiver, a left tackle, or a quarterback?
Yeah. No, that's fair. But everyone talks about him trading him.
Yeah, well, that's why
That
I
was
get
the
so
predicament.
irritated with like, and it's mainly just Twitter. It's like people just they don't understand. They don't know ball.
Oh, that's facts.
good point about.
But that also kind of
I
makes
told the
Twitter
people that in
great.
that group.
yeah, he did.
Told
He
me they
said you
ball.
don't know Hall.
That's what I can't wait for October to get my burner out there, and just to teach people ball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially when I'm teaching them the wrong thing
Yeah.
and demanding that it's right.
Yeah.
That's way funnier.
Okay, let's jump back to where we were. I just
Eagles.
thought of asking his.
No, we're
insight
not
on
down
that.
to the Eagles.
Yeah, we are. We just went Saints and we don't
Oh,
care.
yeah, we don't care.
Yeah, no,
It's Louisiana. Who cares?
Running back. Oh,
If they don't go Bijan,
if they didn't
Then
go
we
Bijan
like
at 10.
Gibbs here.
Yeah,
we
if Gibbs
like-
was still there, Gibbs. I don't know who people have as the number 3, other than you said that one guy had.
Maybe the
Chris
UCLA guy.
I
Is
tell
there a
you who my
UCLA
number
running back?
3 is.
There's a guy from a smaller school, right?
Tulane. There's
Tulane.
that's pretty
Tulane,
good.
yeah.
But
Don't
my
do that.
my
Don't
number
do that,
three
though.
my number 3 played in the ACC, and I was very pleased when I watched him.
Sean Tucker?
Sean Tucker.
Dude.
I love Sean Tucker.
From Syracuse
Oh,
with the cool
that's
Twitter.
him,
Yeah. He's in the draft this year. I
Is
forgot about that.
the dude from Pitt with the weird name in the draft? Benakanda or
I
whatever?
don't know. Mohammed Ibrahim from
A damn boner.
Dan
Bona.
Bona. He's gonna go to OKC, dude.
Facts.
No, yeah. There's a Jalen.
Thunder Bona.
Time out. There was a
Oklahoma
Jalen.
Chetty
Hey.
Thin Bona.
Hey,
I
Jalen
know
Williams.
Jalen Williams from Auburn. They could have 3
He
guys.
declared
named
for the draft today
Jalen
for
Williams.
NBA.
OKC could have 3 guys. Named
They already
Jalen
have 2?
Williams.
They
Yeah.
drafted them both
Different
last year.
spellings. Different spellings.
Oh my god.
One's a guard and one's the guy from Arkansas that takes all the charges.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you have to get both then.
No,
all
they
three.
have to.
They have to get all 3. That would be actually hilarious.
What if your whole team was named Jalen Williams?
I think Will is leading the charge to cancel charges because he hates Jalen Williams so much.
Which one?
The one that takes all the charges from Arkansas.
Dang, bro. That's kind of wild.
Anyway, okay.
He led the league in charges taken.
As a rookie, dude,
That's kind of wild.
greatest charge taker ever.
Some are saying.
Some are saying.
Some are saying that. Okay.
Me.
Well, yeah.
Well, he hasn't passed Nick Collison yet, so it's second best ever.
Oh, okay. Nick Collison.
Okay, back to the draft. 30. If they didn't take a running back,
Jahmyr Gibbs, if they did. I mean, defensive line is always a safe
Defense.
pick to say they're going to draft that for any team.
At this point, you could start seeing a linebacker go to. They lost a linebacker, off-ball linebacker, in free agency. He went. I want to say he went to Chicago.
who was it again?
I remember that now. So they could go the Clemson guy. They could go the Tulane linebacker.
the Arkansas,
they could go the
Drew
Arkansas
Sanders.
one. Yeah. Okay. And then 31, Jalen Hyatt to the Chiefs.
Oh yeah,
I think we want that. That'd be fun.
that would be.
I could
fun.
also see them taking edge.
Who, the Chiefs or the?
Yeah.
Was it T.J. Edwards? T.J. Edwards.
Oh, I remember that now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's because they signed Tremaine Edmonds and T.J. Edwards as off-ball linebackers. The Bears did.
Oh wow, I didn't realize they got Edmonds.
Yeah, Edmonds and Edwards. So they're going to have really good off-ball linebackers, which they did have one, but they traded him away.
That's true. They did.
But they're also paying those two guys combined less than what
Then-
that guy's getting paid. So I think
Makes sense.
it made sense for them to do
Good trade. Off.
that. Yeah. For
Not a trade. It was a good. Yeah.
yeah.
I want
there
Jalen
was a
Hyatt to go to the Chiefs. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
They just have so many receivers already.
Do they though?
Yeah.
Who though?
Sky Moore, Kadarius Toney.
Yeah,
Juju. No wait, Juju's gone.
Who do they
Juju's in New England now.
they signed
Just
Yeah, but those guys
they have
suck.
MVS.
MVS is still there.
yeah, he sucks too.
They have the white guy.
He definitely sucks.
What about, is Mecole gone?
No, I don't know if Miko's
I want to say he is, but I don't know if I'm right.
Yeah.
But also, like, they would have this guy for 5 years.
Mecole opens on the Jets.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, these other guys that you said, they suck.
They could go receiver,
But
and
they
they
don't
lost Juju
Here's
and
the thing,
Mecole.
they wouldn't have a big guy, and all of them are like burners.
Dude, I kind of, like, that's kind of cool, though.
Like all your receivers are small and fast, and then you have Travis Kelce. And
Well, they could go JSN if they
If
wanted like
he's there,
more of a possession
The
guy.
TCU guy's big, right?
Quentin Johnston.
Quentin
Yeah.
Johnson, yeah, and he's fast too.
If they
He's
wanted
big
a
and
more
fast.
of a possession.
Dude, I kind of like what PFT said on, it was either Monday or Wednesday, where he was like, why don't teams, he said, you're a team, why don't you get receivers that are all, like, the similar speed? It's like, I guess that kind of makes sense because of your quarterback's timing. Almost, it doesn't change, like, for each, it's like, I guess that makes sense, yeah. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, but you could have. But yes, you like similar speed and similar situations. So
It's like
outside
how,
receivers,
no, I agree.
You want
I know.
to
But
run
it's
the
it's
same
kind of like how like
slot
the
guys are the same.
Rays lineup 1 through 9, they're all the same hitter.
They
They just
really
are. Every bullpen guy is the exact same person. It just is for the Rays. That's how the Rays do things. So it's
the
like, what if
Rays,
it's
like
working
every
pretty
single
well
one
right
of
now.
them.
Yeah, I mean they've won all those World Series.
None
but
of them
I'm
have
saying
like,
like right now this season, like it's
Yeah, no,
working
that's
pretty
true, it
well.
the Rays. All of them have very good tools. There's nobody that's like
Yeah,
great at one thing.
Okay, so we're going
And
high
bad at
at,
something.
at 31,
just because that's
or
fun.
just maybe a
That's
receiver,
fun.
just a receiver.
Just get the fast guy that can run straight, and that's it. And give
Yeah,
him
he
the guy
doesn't know
that
how to
can-
turn.
He doesn't. Yeah, he's
Kind of
DK,
like
but
DK.
smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and then at 32, I think if this is the case and the
Well,
Steelers take,
It would be in the second round.
That
though.
would be.
Yeah.
a
We're just doing
first
first
round.
round.
yeah, but this,
No, we're
but 32 is typically what happens.
Steelers.
All right, we'll do a
32.
30-second pick.
Yeah, they. I think they take offensive line or corner, depending on what
Whatever they
take
didn't
first.
take.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair. Okay, fully torqued.
I'm fully torqued for the draft.
I did a 3-round mock draft the other day, and I switched it over on each pick. I clicked analysis, and it has like a fan vote, and I just took the top fan vote. No, this was just one round. I did the top fan vote, and one day when I did it this week, Will Levis never got picked, and then another day I did it. Today when I did it, Anthony Richardson never got picked. So I was like, well, I mean, those guys are obviously going to get picked, but it was funny.
It's just because, yeah, it's funny.
But they were like a lot of teams like second thing, and then almost equal percentage. But it was just like the first one was there, and so I was just doing the first one for each team.
But if the first one was gone, you
Exactly.
would take the second one.
Yeah, but it never worked out to where a team that second one wasn't their first one wasn't there for those two guys.
Yeah.
Those 2 times.
And then
yeah.
at that point, it's like,
It was
they're
funny.
already gone.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and do this as my fully torqued. Guardians 3 next
Comes
week.
out in 7 months.
Next week, next Friday.
Oh, actually?
Yeah, May 5th.
Wait, Guardians?
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Oh, I'm gonna go see that with y'all.
Okay.
Are y'all gonna see that like Friday, like here?
I
Or whenever, like
I
that
would
weekend?
maybe go see it Thursday here, but
Oh, is it Thursday?
well, like they do like the midnight premiere, like
Oh, okay.
earlier in the day.
Well, I probably won't do it then.
Yeah,
But if
kinda
you
can't
wanted to go
do it.
again, like on the weekend,
I might just go Thursday by myself and then go with y'all.
I would go. I'll go see that. Yeah,
Do it
because
do
I like
need
the Guardians.
To rewatch do I need to watch other ones before this?
Have
one?
you seen Guardians 1 and 2?
Yes. Is that the
Okay,
only
you
one
should be
I've seen?
good.
I've
I
seen
mean, like,
all
if you
of
I
wanna
mean, I guess
rewatch
you need
them.
to see Endgame to know that.
I've seen all the way up to, was it Endgame or the
Endgame?
last
Have
one?
you seen Endgame?
So
Is Endgame the
Endgame,
last one?
The last Avengers movie?
Yes, I've seen
Yeah.
all of them up to Endgame. And then
Okay, so you
came
just haven't seen
Black
after
Widow, and then all
yeah,
those, I haven't
Endgame
seen
was
all
the
those.
one that really sucked compared to the one where everyone died. What was
Yeah.
that one called again? I forgot.
Infinity War.
Yeah.
Infinity War. Yeah,
Infinity
that's
War
what
was the
I was
best.
flipping. Yes, I've seen Endgame.
Everyone.
Okay,
died.
so
It was
you're
hilarious.
caught up on Guardians stuff.
Yeah, you're good there.
I didn't know if something had
I
happened.
mean, like
in
if
the
you want to
other
rewatch
ones.
it, you can.
I didn't know if
That's
something
true.
happened in the other.
They're pretty good
ones.
movies. If
Yeah.
you wanted to rewatch, I might rewatch them.
No, I mean, shoot. I would say this weekend, but maybe Saturday night.
Maybe. Yeah.
Dude, I might watch some of those.
Come on, hey, what are you doing tomorrow night?
What's tomorrow?
The draft.
Dude, I'll come watch the draft over here.
I'm doing Pizzy Tizzy.
I have pizza that I made that I'm gonna warm up, so that's my pizzy tizzy.
I might come watch the draft over here.
Come on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be here.
What
all
time?
night. It starts at 7, I think, but you can
Yeah.
come over whenever you
That's.
want.
I didn't want it to like start at 8.
I'm pretty sure it's 8 Eastern from what I was told.
Okay. Cool.
I think.
But
that's
even
right.
if it's 8, you leave whatever,
you can just come
and you can.
watch a little bit of it.
Well, how funny would it be if I showed up in a Colts shirt under like a hoodie, and then and I took it off.
Yeah.
But then also if they didn't draft him,
Well,
Yeah,
hey,
it would be really funny.
well, you can go.
Just have to keep
Will's
your
got
hoodie
a
on the whole
Colts
time.
jersey back there. You can just go put that on
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just do that.
if they draft him.
If anyone else drafts him, I won't have probably anything. I mean,
But if the Titans draft him, we can.
I don't think
Get
we
it.
will.
Get one from him.
Yeah, I would be sad. So I might burn that jersey. So
It'd be really funny if like the Browns drafted him and it just made no sense. Like they traded up and it was like,
they traded
why?
Deshaun-
Why would you draft a quarterback? It'd just be funny.
Okay. What is? Did you do yours already?
I don't have it. Someone else got it.
You're not
We
fully
already
torqued.
did.
What was yours?
I had the draft tomorrow night.
But that might be. Sure, what's
I
your
wasn't
full torque?
repeating it. That's why I did. That's why I went ahead and did Guardians.
Yeah, I'm kind of neutral about that. I don't really care.
Who do you want to draft?
No, I don't want to draft. Sure, what's your fully torqued?
Let's see. I mean, other than the draft, because that's the easiest one.
Thank you.
I I really don't have one. I mean, all week I've been fully torqued about this this Mincy run that I had to watch, that I got to watch today.
How do
Well,
you
you
do?
can do like a hindsight fully torqued.
Yeah, how'd he do?
He got it in 57, pretty much 58 minutes.
What was it?
I heard he needed
ran,
to run
how far? 10? Was it 10K?
10K. Yeah, I heard that he ran 31 laps and it should have been 33.
No, he ran the 33.
Well, yeah, because the ticker thing had 33
Changed
on
it,
it.
and he got mad and was like, getting mad at them when they were adding it on. He's like, "You're moving the field goal post."
It's like, no, we just are
It's hilarious.
We're correcting
fixing
ourselves.
them.
Yeah.
The field goal posts were wrong. They were on the ground.
Yeah.
We just put them up.
I knew once I saw the 31, I was like, that doesn't make any sense. They're going to end up changing this, or they're going to call him a fraud. Because he was, if it was the 31, the first 6 laps, I will say he was on a really good pace for someone that looks the way he looks.
I don't understand
Was it
how he
31
can
laps or
move
what?
like a
He
quarter-mile
has
track, or
more
a
back
1/5 of a mile
fat
track.
than he does have front fat. And
Yeah,
it's the
it makes.
craziest thing
I
I've
don't
ever seen.
understand.
His body doesn't make sense.
It doesn't, and I don't understand how he can physically move his body for an hour. I don't understand, let alone run a 10K. I don't understand how that body can move for an hour nonstop.
He did it. No, I don't understand it.
It's all
but
heart, man.
He did it, and he got 12,000 from Big Cat, and it was funny. It was funny the whole time because he was cutting it close, and like the whole time, I don't know if he was trying to text somebody. I don't know if he was trying to tweet, or I don't know what he was trying to do, but he'd keep getting his phone out and messing with it, and he would slow down significantly. And it got to the point where all of them were like just cussing him out at the, in the room, in the yak room. And they're like, "What's he doing?" And Big Cat's like, "He's getting updates on Saints draft pick first round tomorrow night." And then he's got to look and see who it is.
Well, there you go.
I think it's a reach. Like, again, I think he's a good player. I think it's a reach.
I liked the video I sent you of the guy. It was Rudy. He's just walking next to him
that was
at the exact same pace that he was running. He just was
hilarious.
walking, filming him.
bad.
He had the camera. He was just walking next to him.
John Alex.
Also, that had almost the same amount of live stream views as the case race did.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy because the case race do like numbies.
Yeah.
Like, was it the most recent case race?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know the
Yeah.
first one. I think the first one had like at one point like 100K. It was wild.
Okay. The last one, the farthest it got up, I think it was 18K.
Yeah.
But
That's right.
if someone like Tim Dillon would have been on, or was it
Shane Gillis.
Shane Gillis, yeah.
Shane Gillis?
That
not
would have
Tim
brought
Dillon.
in more people.
Shane Gillis would have been on there, or somebody like that. I'm sure it would have had extremely high numbers.
They should have done Mincy running a 10K against like Bert Kreischer.
Dude, I would watch that, no doubt.
Because Bert Kreischer would probably beat him and also be smoking cigarettes the entire time.
Yeah.
So what's bad is I've heard Bert Kreischer is actually pretty athletic for a fat guy.
Oh, so that's what he said on Sunday Conversation. He was like, "I'm always in good enough shape where I can like just be barely good enough shape to continue to live my life the way I live it."
Yeah.
So
It's like, oh, wow.
before, I don't know if y'all seen Tom Segura now. He's down to like under
He's
200
skinny
pounds.
now. Every
He
time I
was
see
big.
him, I'm like, dude, he's so much skinnier
He
than
used
I
to be big.
Yeah.
But when he was big, or somewhat big, I think around 230, him and Bert would play tennis, and he was like, dude, Bert would whoop my ass all the time. And it'd be like, it pisses me off, because this guy is so stupid.
Oh, because
I don't
that's
know
why
how
they
he
did the
beats
basketball thing. Because Tom was like, he can beat me at everything, but I know I can beat him at basketball. And then he broke his arm and ACL.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh, man. Yeah, so, Julie's going to the Taylor Swift concert this weekend, so,
You're not going?
In
no,
Atlanta?
I'm not going.
Why aren't you going, dude? You're not a Swiftie?
In
No,
Atlanta?
I'm not Swifty. And they only had 2 tickets, so it's her and her friend. And so I'm just going to be ready to go just in case anything goes bad. So
Dude, I'm gonna say it.
Probably just watch Throw Gas U this weekend.
That's facts. I'm gonna say it. 2014 and earlier, Taylor Swift, like, pops off. It's good. Just is.
I'm not gonna answer that, but
But you agree, though.
no.
But a little bit.
Okay, let's go to John Alex for his fully torqued.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Golf.
You back on the? You back
He's
on the?
been golfing like all the time.
Are you?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I
dope.
probably golf 5 days a week.
Dang, I need to get back out there.
I need to go play.
I adopted a new grip today. I'm fully going Phil Mickelson. I use the overlap grip.
So that's just.
And-
It's not interlocked.
Yeah,
It's just over.
just like that.
Yeah.
I putt like that.
That's how I put.
First time I did it today, I shot 4 over.
That's pretty good. I would take that.
Pretty good day. I'll get better. I want to get, my goal is before Scarlett is born, I want to get to where I'm playing at even.
That's
So
hard
in
though.
the next May, June, July,
Yeah, like 3 months.
3 maybe
4.
three
3 and change.
and a half, 3 and a week.
Yeah. Yeah. So I need everybody to get into golf. That way I can just talk about golf with people.
Yeah, I need to get back out there.
Yeah.
Uh,
I need to go play.
My Floyd Torch is not the draft, but it's draft adjacent. It's me being an NFL fan. That starts
Yeah.
tomorrow.
That's true. Even if he goes to Washington.
Like, no matter who drafts him, after he's drafted, I'm gonna find like the beat writers and like the people that those
You're
fans
gonna follow
follow.
them.
I'm gonna follow them, and I'm gonna immediately be in the replies talking about what we need to do in the second round.
Well, if it's Washington, you and PFT can become best friends.
That's
Left
true.
hand up, woohoo! That's the thing, left hand up.
I mean,
don't know
I
why.
think
it's like a
gonna
song.
be. I think it's gonna be Indy, but
I think so too, and I kind of prefer that.
Hey, you know what the
Because
good thing about Indy?
I'll go see him once a year.
The only good thing
That's
about
when he
Indy
plays here.
is that they have the best mascot in the NFL. Allegedly,
That horse
they hang banners for that.
for their horse.
Yeah,
That horse.
they hang banners for being runners up.
that's true. They did do that.
That's gonna stop.
They hung wild card banners.
That changes
I know
with him.
that changes tomorrow night, maybe. Like
when,
they'll take it down.
when Oakley becomes a fan.
I'm gonna
that
tell
changes.
Jim. I'll tell Jim to take it down. I don't care.
Yeah, like people making fun
Are
of us
you-
for.
I hope he
Are
goes-
you scared for me to be a fan?
I
of
hope
a
he
team in
goes
your
to
division?
Indy just so you
He
can
should
talk
be.
crap to all the Titans fans.
I'm going to.
No, like
It's gonna be
here's the
amazing.
thing. Here's the thing.
Like,
you
you'll
talk
know.
shit to me, like I don't care.
I know that.
But
But like Wags
some people
will
will
get,
get
Wags
people
will
get-
get upset. Wags will get upset.
Like
Yeah,
I'm
it will be
immediately
hilarious.
gonna send a selfie in that group of me and like every piece of Colts attire that Will owns.
I think it's just the one jersey.
That's fine.
He
Maybe
might
a
have a
hat.
hat.
Does he have
Maybe
a hat?
one
maybe-
hat.
maybe a
Maybe
hat
That would be cool. I'll take like a really dorky selfie with like a cheese
What
and
number
smile, and I'm
will
holding up number 1.
What number will Will Levis be?
I like 7 on him. Just that's what he wore at Kentucky.
It's retired.
I couldn't remember what he wore.
What do you mean it's retired?
It's retired in Indy.
Okay, what about 4?
It's retired as well. Johnny Unitas.
I like 7 and
What
4 on
about-
him. 9 doesn't look bad on
What
him.
about
It's
12?
Billy Buckner's.
I don't like him in a 12. 18 maybe? He'd look good
I
in
didn't think that
18.
was retired.
He'd look really good in 18. What number do you want Will Levis to wear, Sherm?
I was thinking 7.
It's retired.
Also thought
Is it actually, or are you
It's
making stuff up?
7's retired.
For who?
Jim Norris.
You're making stuff up. That's not a real person.
Yeah, Jim Morris.
no,
Him like
The pitcher?
almost laughing. Yeah, like
Yeah,
I'm
he'll wear
pretty
7.
sure the only person I've ever seen wear 7 for the Colts is Chris Painter, and I don't ever want to see him wear a Colts jersey ever
But
again. So,
But
Just
he's going to make
imagine-
it good.
Just imagine you're going to look at 7 and be like, that was Chris Painter and Will Levis. I hope nobody ever wears that number again.
Will Levis. No one ever will. They'll retire it.
You ought to learn it.
Imagine if he won 20 Super Bowls. Like, what if, though?
You know, imagine if he wins and won.
Look, I know he
also,
probably
I don't
won't
know how
win.
this is going to make Oakley feel, but I've also heard that if he is there, they have a very early second-round pick. I've heard that they're going to draft Jalen Hyatt there.
That's fine. I'll love him. If he's on Will Levis' team, I'll love him.
But Hyatt
He can
drops
just run
Will Levis
goes for him.
passes.
He did that one time. I didn't
Yeah,
like
he did.
that.
The one time that Levis threw him the ball, he dropped it.
I didn't like that at all. I didn't like that one bit.
They don't have good connections.
He can run goes. For him.
And
He
you
can.
know, and it was in Indianapolis in Lucas Oil.
Wow.
So the only pass that Will Levis has through Jalen Hyatt was in Lucas Oil Stadium, and it was dropped, and Hyatt was wide open.
Here's the thing, though. That's awesome for me because then, in every time he does that, Will Levis is the good guy and Jalen Hyatt's the bad guy, the Tennessee player. He's the bad guy, and I get to hate him. But like, this guy sucks. So I love that.
I haven't heard us talk about this, but they now have a Down syndrome Barbie.
I gotta look it up. I have to look it up. Down syndrome.
No, they don't.
I'm not gonna search that. I'm gonna search retarded Barbie because that's way funnier. I hope the FBI loves that. No, that's a song by Super Heist. What?
Look up Down syndrome, Barbie. It'll probably pop up.
It did.
If it's real.
immediately.
Yeah.
Barbie with Down's syndrome. It's possessive. It's named after someone named Down.
I thought it was just
I have
down.
I thought it was just descriptive of their facial features.
Oh my god. No.
No, she's hot. She doesn't even look like
Let
she
me
has
see.
Down. She just looks hot.
Let me see. I can't see it.
It asked me if I wanted to join the AP. She's just hot.
Yeah, that.
I mean, for a
almost,
Barbie.
that almost just looks like a normal Barbie.
It looks like a normal Barbie. She doesn't. She's not fat. She doesn't have too many
I wonder how
toes or
strong
fingers.
she is.
Oh, she can bench press a Buick. I'm sure. Oh, okay, that one looks more retarded. Oh, it's a retarded girl holding it.
Let me see.
I gotta go to images because it was. Oh, there's more. Don't go to images. It's scary.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Look at that one on the left. What is it? Ah!
Okay.
Oh, what is that?
Stop. That's a Bratz doll. That's what it looks like.
That's low key gay that Christian knew what kind of doll that was. Let me see that.
If you search Down syndrome Barbie and then scroll down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's the Native American Barbie.
Oh my
But it has blue eyes. That doesn't make sense, does it?
Okay.
Oh, that's a good picture.
Dude, I didn't know there were so many Down syndrome dolls.
Okay.
I didn't know there were so many pictures of Down syndrome people holding dolls.
We will have draft recap next week.
Yeah.
We can get Oakley's takes on wherever Will Levis ends up, probably Indy.
That's what we're hoping, dude.
And yeah, I don't know what else we'll talk about, but
Talk about how about the Yankees suck. Can we get started on
no,
that?
I
Braves.
want to go to bed.
Yankees suck.
Go Braves.
Okay, but yeah, we'll do it again next week.
Lord willing.